So welcome back to this session. We'll be starting the miscellaneous exercise 1. Okay, we have covered all the basic concepts which we require in this topic, and seems to be a very simple topic. Only things we have is the modulus, argument and the De Moivre's theorem. That's it. Only these three most important concept from this topic. Okay, so that is modulus, that is the argument and the De Moivre's theorem. That's it. Okay, so let's see the questions. The first question is, select the correct answer from the given alternatives. So this is what I have, the first question. Okay, if n is an odd positive integer, then the value of 1 plus I raised to 2n, I raised to 4n and I raised to 6n is. What is n is? N is an odd integer. Okay, odd integer means what values it can take. So n can be 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on and so forth. Okay, the equation is what? It is equals to 1 plus I raised to power 2n plus I raised to power 4n plus I raised to power 6n. Okay, if n can take 1, 3, 5, 7, then let's consider any one value. Okay, and the simplest value we can substitute is n is equals to 1. Let's substitute n is equals to 1. So for n is equals to what will happen? 1 plus I raised to 2 into 1 is 2 plus I raised to 4n is becomes I raised to 4 plus I raised to 6n becomes I raised to 6. Okay, and I hope you remember the concept which we have studied, that if suppose this is the complex plane, so this is I, this is minus 1, that is this is I raised to power 1, this is I raised to power 2, I have given you already this I2, this is I3 and this is I raised to power 4. So it is equals to I, it is equals to minus 1, it is equals to, sorry, it is I, so it becomes minus I, so it becomes plus 1. Okay, so the things important what? This is like this, I minus I minus 1 plus 1. In this way we can remember. Okay, so it's 1. What is I raised to power 2? So I square is what? It is minus 1, so it's minus 1. I raised to power 4 is what? It is 1, 2, 3 and it's a 4. I raised to 4 is what? It's a positive 1, so it's 1 plus I raised to 6 will be what? If it is 4, if this is 4, this becomes 5 and this becomes 6. Okay, so I raised to 6 is equals to I raised to 2, so that is equals to minus of 1, which is equals to plus 1 minus 1 cancel, plus 1 minus 1 cancel, so it is equals to 0. So what is your correct answer is? It's a B. Is it okay everyone? Okay, so you can write this I raised to 6 like this also, I square uska cube. Okay, I square is what? It's a minus 1 uska cube, so negative से odd power कितना है इसको? It's a minus 1 only. So the same thing you will get. Okay, so during CET we will see how we can quickly solve this type of questions. We have n number of tricks for this. Okay, but for board exam you won't require such a things. Okay, so do not disclose the magic behind this right now. Now let's see the next question. So definitely the question number 2 will be the homework. It's very simple. The hint is what? This type of question we have already covered in exercise 1 and 2. Okay, so from this you take I raised to 584 and from denominator I 574 you take common and you will be remaining with some part, and that is numerator and denominator will be same. Okay, so I request solve the question number 2 as a homework. Now let's see the question number 3. So this is equals to, it's again very simple one. Okay, root of minus 3 into root of minus 6 is equals to what? Okay, so root of minus 3 how you can write? So it's a 3 into minus 1 and minus 6 can be written as 6 into minus 1. Okay, so this becomes root of 3. Root of minus 1 is what? It's a I, and root of 6 is as it is, and root of minus 1 is nothing but again I. So this is मेरा 6 and 3. Okay, ये हो गया मेरा 18 so this becomes my 18, and we have I square. Okay, so root 18, I square is nothing but what? It's a minus 1. So this becomes minus root of 18, which is nothing but how much we have? It's a root of negative root of, yes, 9 into 2. So 9 if I take outside, I will be having 3 root of 2. Okay, so it's a minus of 3 root of 2. So what is your answer? Is option number A. Is it okay? Any problem in this? No problem. Okay, good. Let's see the next question. Question number 4 will be homework. I will be solving all the alternative questions, and if I find the your part question is difficult, then I will solve that question definitely. Okay, so in the question number 4, again this question number 4 we have solved in the last exercise. So okay, so if W is the cube root of unity, if cube root of unity, what we can have? W cube equals to 1, or 1 plus W square equals to 0. Okay, that you have to use. So question number 4 is homework. Okay, so the homework questions are what? It's a 2 and 4. Let's take question number 5 now. If Z is equals to this much, okay, good question actually, this one. If Z is equals to R into cos theta plus I sin theta, then the value of Z upon Z bar plus Z bar upon Z is equals to what? Okay, so Z is what? It is a R cos theta plus I sin theta. Z is equals to R cos theta plus I sin of theta. Then what will be Z bar? It is complex conjugate of this one. So it is R cos theta minus I sin theta. Okay. Now let's substitute these two in this equation. We want to find out the value of this. Okay. So what is this? This is nothing but Z upon Z bar plus Z bar upon Z. Okay. So let's simplify this. Do cross multiplication. ये इधर चला गया, ये इधर चला गया, and ये दोनों इधर चले गए. Okay. So Z into Z becomes Z square plus Z bar into Z bar becomes Z bar square whole divided by Z bar into Z. Okay. So let's first do this Z square. So Z square will be what? Z square means what? इसका square आ जाएगा वो. Okay. So I will be having R square cos theta plus I sin theta whole square plus Z bar square means what? E square and E square. Okay. So which is nothing but R square. I will be having cos theta minus I sin theta whole square whole divided by Z bar into Z. Okay, the multiplication of these two. Z bar, originally Z bar was like this. Okay, so Z bar into Z. Z bar is what? It is a R cos theta minus I sin theta into R cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, very good. See here, from the numerator I can take R square common, which is there in the both terms. So this is R square, and this R square I can take common simply. Okay, so let's take that common. So R square into, yes, what you can write here, cos theta plus I sin theta. So using the De Moivre's theorem, what you can write is, this will be cos of 2 theta plus I sin of 2 theta. Is it okay? So if I take R square common, I will be having a larger bracket here. So this is what my first term is, plus R square I have taken common, so this becomes 1. So cos theta, so that cos theta can be written as cos of minus theta. Because of this negative sign, I have to take the minus sign. So cos of minus 2 theta plus I sin of minus 2 theta. Is it okay? Is this step okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So this is whole divided by, what we have is r into r becomes r square. Okay, so if you observe very carefully, a minus b and this is a plus b. Okay, so a minus b, a plus b is equals to what? A square minus b square. So what is a is? A is nothing but cos theta. So cos square theta, a square, minus what is b is? B is nothing but I sin theta. So I sin theta iska square. It is equals to, now see here, see this r square gets cancelled. What is remaining is cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. You know that cos of minus theta is what? And sin of minus theta is what? Cos theta. Does my negative angle affects cos? No.
No.
Okay, so this is cos theta only. What about sin of minus theta is? It's a minus sin theta. Okay, so here we have cos of minus 2 theta. So negative angle will not affect the cos. So it will be cos of 2 theta. But we have sin of minus 2 theta, that becomes minus of I sin 2 theta. Okay, whole divided by, we have cos square theta minus I square sin square theta. So I square is what? It is a minus. So minus minus plus, I will be having sin square theta. So in the denominator, what is the value of this? Cos square theta plus sin square theta is, it's 1. Always remember. So cos square theta plus sin square theta is always equals to 1. Okay, don't worry, we will cover all these formulas. So cos 2 theta becomes 2 cos 2 theta, and I sin 2 theta minus I sin 2 theta cancel, whole divided by 1. So what is your answer is? So it's nothing but cos of 2 theta. Okay, so which is the correct option? So it is a 2 cos of 2 theta is your correct answer, which is option number, yes, which option?
B.
It's a B. Okay, so it's a 2 cos of 2 theta is the correct answer. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes.
See, do not try to remember the things now. Right now, you don't require to remember the things. What you require is just confirm that you are understanding all these steps, how the second step comes. Okay, how this step come, how this step, how, what about this? You need to understand these steps. Okay, do not try to remember the questions. Perfect. So let's see. So if you have any doubt in any step, please stop me. Let's see the question number 6. Okay, I will take the question number 6. I will give you the hint and we will proceed. Okay, so question number 6 says that if W is not equals to 1 is the cube root of unity, and 1 plus W to the power 7 is equals to A plus BW, then A and B values are respectively. Okay, see what they are saying ki W is the cube root of unity. If W is the cube root of unity, then what could be the values? Cube root of unity कौन कौन है? We have 1, W and W square. Okay, so these are the cube root of unities. Always remember. And what relation you have? ये हो गया अपने cube root of unity. What relations you have for cube root of unity? One is omega cube equals to 1 and another is 1 plus omega square, it is equals to 0. What they are asking ki I want to have 1 plus omega to the power 7, it is equals to A plus B omega. Okay, then find the values of A and B. मतलब क्या है? I want to first find out the value of this, and if I compare this with this A plus B omega, then I will get the values of A and B. Okay, so let's try to complete that. So 1 plus omega to the power 7 can also be written as what? 1 plus omega is equals to what?
Minus the
Minus
omega.
omega square. Perfect, very good, very good. So it's to power 7. which is equals to minus omega to the power 14. Okay, so this is nothing but minus omega. So what I told you, write down in multiples of 3. So it is 3 3 चौक 12, so 3 into 4 plus 2, 3 चौक 12 म्हणजे plus 2 करावं लागेल. Is it okay? Yes or no? Okay, so what about this value minus omega to the power 3 into 4, ये कितना हो गया? ये हो गया 1. बाकी काय राहिले? So it's a minus of omega चा square राहिला, because this part becomes 1. So what is remaining is minus omega square is remaining. So what is minus omega square is? Minus omega ची square म्हणजे किती झालं व्हॅल्यू?
1 plus W.
It's 1 plus W. Okay, so it's 1 plus W whole square. Is it okay? Sorry, not square, it's only 1 plus W, because here omega square ची value किती झाली? Minus of 1 plus W. Okay, so this becomes 1 plus W. Now compare this 1 plus W with A plus B omega. Give me the value of A. It is 1. Give me the value of B. B is what? It is a coefficient of W. Coefficient of W कितना है? It's 1. So what is your answer is? A is equals to 1 and B is equals to 1. Which is correct answer?
B.
Option number B is correct. Okay, perfect. Now let's see the next question. Question number 7. It's very simple. 7 you can do on your own. So let's have this 7th question. Find the modulus and argument of this given complex number. Okay, so how we do the modulus? So let z is equals to 1 plus I root 3 to the power 8. Okay, not 8, will not take 8. Okay, now what I want is, I want to z to the power 8. That becomes 1 plus I root 3 to the power 8. Okay, so let's convert this into the exponential form, which is equals to r to the power 8 e raised to power I 8 theta, because this is r e raised to I theta. That's why. So how you get the value of r? R is equals to root of 1 square plus root 3 square. Okay, ह्या original चा r काढावा लागेल आपल्याला, which is nothing but root of 4, which is nothing but 2. What about theta? So theta is equals to tan inverse of b by a. So it's a b by a. So how much we have b?
Root 3 upon
It's a
1.
root 3 upon 1. Okay, so tan inverse of root 3 means what? कधी असते root 3? tan ची value root 3 कधी असते? It's for 60 degree. Okay, so that 60 degree can be written as pi by 3. Let's substitute this r and theta in this value, in this equation. Okay, so from that z to the power 8, which is nothing but 1 plus I root 3 to the power 8 is equals to, r is how much? It's a 2, so it is 2 raised to power 8 into e raised to I 8 theta can be written as cos of theta, that is pi by 3, plus I sin of pi by 3 to the power 8. Is it okay everyone? Because e raised to I theta is what? It is cos theta plus I sin theta. This is equals to 2 raised to 8 is what? It is a 256 into cos of 8 pi by 3, cos of 8 pi by 3 plus I sin of 8 pi by 3. Okay, so 8 pi by 3 can be written as 256 cos of, see I am writing in terms of 2 pi now. Okay, so it's a 2 pi plus 2 pi by 3, because here 2 pi into 3 it's a 6 pi, 6 pi plus 2 pi हो गया है अपना 8 pi by 3 plus I sin of 2 pi plus 2 pi by 3. This is equals to 256 into cos 2 pi plus 2 pi by 3 is how much? It is a cos of 2 pi by 3 plus I sin of 2 pi by 3 only. Okay, you will understand this once we complete the trigonometric functions. It is equals to, always remember that, I will give you the formula directly. So cos of 2 pi plus theta, it is equals to cos theta, always remember. Sin of 2 pi plus theta is also sin of theta. But we have the other formulas like this. Cos of 2 pi minus theta, it is equals to cos theta. But sin of 2 pi minus theta will be equals to minus of sin theta. ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी मी तुम्हाला डिस्कस करणार आहे. डोंट वरी, all these formulas we are going to discuss. Okay, and I have so many beautiful tricks with which you can remember these formulas in just seconds. No need to worry about that. Okay, when to take negative, when to take positive. Again we have the formulas like this. Cos of 180 plus theta काय होतं sir? 180 plus theta is how much? So it's a minus of cos theta. बघा कधी मायनस येतं, कधी प्लस येतं. सो साइन ऑफ 180 प्लस थिटा इज हाऊ मच? येस, सो इट्स अ मायनस ऑफ साइन थिटा अगेन. बट साइन ऑफ 180 मायनस थिटा घेतलं तर तो पॉझिटिव्ह होईल का? कारण ते सगळं बघूया आपण टोटल. ओके, सो युजिंग दीज टू फॉर्म्युलाज. येस,
हे cos 180 प्लस थिटा इज इक्वल टू मायनस cos थिटा कसं कळालं?
हे का?
हा हा,
हे सांगतो ना मी तुम्हाला, सगळं व्यवस्थित सांगतो मी तुम्हाला. ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन्स मध्ये आहे आपल्याला सगळं हे.
फॉर्म्युले
सॉरी,
हे एवढे सगळे फॉर्म्युले कन्फ्यूज नाही का होत?
नाही होत, नाही होत. अहो हे तर काहीच नाही, हे तर हे ट्रेलर पण नाही आहे मी म्हणतो. नियर अबाउट 11th प्लस 12th ह्या दोन्ही मिळून फक्त ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शनचे तुम्हाला मिनिमम 200 फॉर्म्युलेज दिसतील, मिनिमम. ओके, बट नो नीड टू रिमेंबर ऑल दीज फॉर्म्युलेज. देर आर सो मेनी ब्युटिफुल ट्रिक्स विथ विच वी कॅन डिराइव दी फॉर्म्युलेज. ओके, आवर माइंड इज नॉट अ वॉट हार्ड डिस्क. ओके, आपलं जे डोकं आहे ना ते मेमरी म्हणून यूज नका करू. यूज दिस ॲज अ CPU. म्हणजे कम्प्युटरमध्ये काय असतं, CPU तो फक्त काम करत असतो. यूज दिस माइंड फॉर द क्रिएटिव्हिटी. डू नॉट स्टोअर द व्हॅल्यूज देअर. ठीक आहे, खूप सारे फॉर्म्युलेज आहेत त्या टॉपिक्समध्ये, बट नो नीड टू रिमेंबर ऑल दिस थिंग्स. बेसिक गोष्टी माहिती असल्या ना खूप झालं. ओके, सो कमिंग बॅक टू दिस, 256 into cos 2 pi by 3 is how much? Cos 2 pi by 3 is actually how much? It's a 120 degree, and we have already found out the value of cos of 120 degree, which is nothing but बघा अजून तुम्हाला बेसिक लागेल. 120 means what? It is a 180 minus किती लिहू शकता? 180 minus 60, yes or no, प्लस I sin of, आता हे 120 आलं कसं सर? पाय बाय 3 म्हणजे किती हो? 60. 60 इंटू 2 120 हो गया ना. सो 180 माइनस 60, I sin of 180 minus 60. ओके, जस्ट नाउ वी हैव रिटन द फॉर्म्युला. सो मायनस साठी नाही लिहिलं का? ओके, बघा इथे. सो इट्स 256. 180 minus 60 means what? Which quadrant? It's in the second quadrant. Second quadrant मध्ये cos is negative. Okay, so it becomes minus of cos 60 plus I, second quadrant मध्ये sin is positive आहे, so it becomes sin of 60 degree. So it is nothing but 256 into cos 60 is how much? It's a minus 1 by 2 plus sin 60 is what? It's a I root 3 by 2. क्या निकालना है? Finally what we want to find out is, अरे okay, एवढं सगळं करायची गरज नव्हती ॲक्च्युली. ओके, मॉड्युलस अँड आर्ग्युमेंट दे हॅव आस्क्ड, सो नो नीड टू परफॉर्म ऑल दीज कॅल्क्युलेशन्स. ओके, एवढे कॅल्क्युलेशन करायची गरज नव्हती. वी गॉट अवर आन्सर हिअर ऑनली. वेअर इज द आन्सर? What is the argument? Argument is always theta, na? Argument is theta. So in this, for this z raised to power 8, what is the argument? This is my theta now. This is my theta. And what is the modulus? This is the modulus. Because here in the exponential form, this becomes the modulus and e raised to 8 theta becomes my argument. So what is your answer? Is 256 plus 8 pi by 3 is my answer. ठीक आहे, समजते का? मी I was trying to convert this into x plus iy form, but no need, because the question is not asking for that. The question is asking only the modulus and its exponential, that is the argument value. Okay, so the answer is what? It is a argument, sorry, modulus is 256 and the argument is 8 pi by 3. That's it. Let's move to the next question. It's equals to, okay, so let's take, you take 8th as a homework, 9th also homework. Let's solve the question number 10. 8 and 9 homework. Let's take the 10th question. Okay, homework is 8 and 9. If z is equals to x plus iy and mod of z minus zi is equals to 1, then x lies on where? On x-axis, on y-axis, z lies on the rectangle, or the z lies on a circle. Okay, so during the properties what where we have studied the application of geometry to the complex plane. हे आपण टॉपिक एक कवर केला होता. इन दॅट वी हॅव स्टडीड दॅट दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. ओके, नाउ लेट्स हॅव इफ z is equals to x plus iy, then the value mod of z minus zi, it is equals to 1. Then where the z lies? So let's substitute the value of z in this equation. So what you get? You get x plus iy minus x plus iy into I, it is equals to 1. Okay, now let's open this. So x plus iy minus x minus of I, it's a minus of xi. Okay, and it's a minus of I y I mod equals to 1. So mod of x plus iy minus of xi. So you see here I into I becomes I square, and I square is what? It's minus 1. So minus minus plus of y mod equals to 1. Okay, let's solve further. Now you take the real and imaginary part separately. So x plus y real part है, this and this real part है, minus if I take common minus I if I take common from these two, ह्याच्यातून आणि ह्याच्यातून. So what I will be remaining with? So it's x plus, नाही मायनस कॉमन काढतोय मी. मायनस कॉमन काढलं तर हा x नेगेटिव्ह होता तो पॉझिटिव्ह झाला आता. So it is x minus y. Is it okay? It is equals to 1. बरोबर आहे का?
हो.
Okay, now find the modulus of this. Modulus means what? It is always square of root the square of real part plus imaginary part. So it becomes x plus y whole square plus x minus y whole square. Sorry, इसका modulus is equals to 1. Yes, बरोबर. इसका modulus is equals to 1. Now taking squares on both sides, what you will get? X plus y whole square plus x minus y whole square, it is equals to 1. And what is this? this is of the form x square plus y square, it is equals to 1. Okay, let's further open this. So what you will get? You will get x square plus 2xy plus y square plus, what about second, x square plus, sorry, it's a minus 2xy plus y square, it is equals to 1. So this plus 2xy minus 2xy cancel. So x square becomes 2x square and y square becomes 2y square, it is equals to 1. Then what is this? X square plus y square, it is equals to 1 by 2. Do you remember anything? X square plus y square is equals to r square. What is this? This is the standard form of circle. Okay, this is the standard form of a circle. So where your z is lying, it is lying on the circle. Okay, so z is lying on the circle. This is my correct answer. समझते? Don't worry. After so much practice, you will get these type of questions. Okay. So what you have to do is just understand the concept. Where I have just see if z is equals to हे सांगितलं, मग हे ह्याची व्हॅल्यू त्यांनी दिलाय, मग z तुम्ही ह्याच्यात सबस्टिट्यूट करा ना. z सबस्टिट्यूट करा and you just solve this. You will get the answer. आता सर हे सर्कलच कसं आलं? डोंट वरी, हैव पेशेंस, सब आपको पता चलेगा. सब एवरीथिंग वी विल गेट इट. इज इट ओके? यस
sir.
perfect.
sir.
Okay, now let's see the next one now. So this ends your part 1, that is miscellaneous exercise part 1 is done. Now let's continue the second one. So let me take the new page. So it's a miscellaneous exercise 1 part 2. Okay, let's have the first question. Simplify the following and express in the form of a plus ib. There are so many questions we have in this set. No problem. Simplify the following and express in the form of a plus ib. Okay, I am sure you can solve all these questions. एक दोन क्वेश्चन मी सॉल्व करून देतो, बाकीचे क्वेश्चन्स तुम्ही सॉल्व करा. Let's take the first one. So what is first one? Is it is a 3 plus root of minus 64, which can be written as 3 plus root of 64 into minus 1, which is nothing but 3 plus root of 64, root minus 1 is I. It's a 3 plus root 64 is 8, which is I. आ गया भाई a plus ib के फॉर्म में. Yes sir, it is nothing but 3 plus 8i. That's it. This ends your first question here. You solve the second one, I will solve the third one. So third one is also very easy. In this what you have to do is open these two brackets. So you will have 2 plus 3i into 1 minus 4i. Open these two brackets. So you will get 2 into 2 is 2. We will have minus 8i plus 3i and minus 12i square, which is nothing but it's a 2 minus 8 plus 3 becomes minus 5i minus I square. I square is negative, so minus minus plus it becomes positive 12. So 2 plus 12 becomes 14 minus 5i as it is. That's it. This is my answer to this third question. Okay, so in this way you can solve all these questions. बाकी सगळे क्वेश्चन सोपे आहेत. So this is 5 by 2 I into minus I minus 3i. All of these questions are easy. Okay, let me try the question number 7th one. Okay, 7th one I found it's a bit tricky. Actually it's not tricky, it's very simple. Okay, how to proceed? देखो यहाँ पे. So what is the question is? It's a 1 plus 2 by I into 3 plus 4 by I into 5 plus I inverse. ओके, मग कसं करणार याला? क्रॉस मल्टिप्लिकेशन कर दो इसको पहला. सो यू विल गेट I plus 2 upon I, first bracket. Second bracket is what? It's a 3I plus 4 upon I. The third bracket will be what? It's a inverse है, so इसका उल्टा, so it's a 5 plus I. You have three brackets, open all these three brackets. So what you will get? So I into I becomes I square. I square is nothing but minus 1. And in the numerator you will be having, see here so I plus 2 into 3I plus 4. पहिले आपण ह्या दोनच ब्रॅकेटला बघूया. Then we will get the answer and we will multiply that answer with this third bracket upon I square, which is nothing but minus 1 into 1 plus 1 by 5I, 5 plus I. So I into 3I becomes minus 3, I plus 4I, I plus 4 becomes 4I plus 6I plus 8 whole divided by minus 1 into 1 by 5I, 5 plus I. This is equals to, okay, so if you multiply by negative sign in the numerator and denominator, what you will get? I will get 3 minus 4I minus 6I minus 8 upon positive 1 हो गया अभी. See what I have done? I have multiplied numerator and denominator by minus 1 into 1 by 5I, 5 plus I, which is equals to, see 3 minus 8 becomes minus 5, minus 4I minus 6I becomes minus 10I. Okay, आ गया भाई ये अपना, into 1 upon 5 plus I. आता काय करणार हो तुम्ही? So the standard form becomes what? It's a minus 5 minus 10I upon 5 plus I. Now you want to remove the denominator's complex number. So for that what you will do? I will multiply and divide by its a conjugate, 5 minus I and 5 minus I. Now I hope you can solve this from here. Is it okay? Perfect. Okay, so take this as a homework. Now let's see the next one. Let's take the question number 9. See, solving the homework questions is very important. Then only you will get the concept. इथे जर थेरी तुमची परफेक्ट झाली ना तर तुम्हाला सीईटी मध्ये किंवा जेडब्ल्यू मध्ये जास्त त्रास नाही होणार. दॅट इज फॉर शुअर. लेट्स रीराइट दिस क्वेश्चन. इट्स अ 3I raised to power 5 plus 2I raised to power 7 plus I raised to power 9 whole divided by I raised to 6 plus 2I raised to 8 plus 3I raised to 18. ओके, अभी क्या करोगे फिर? अब यहाँ पे यू टेक समथिंग कॉमन फ्रॉम द न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनॉमिनेटर. सो व्हाट कॉमन आई विल टेक फ्रॉम द न्यूमरेटर इज, सगळ्यात छोटा पॉवर तुम्ही बाहेर काढू शकता. ओके, 3 raised to power, that part you can take the common. Okay, so I raised to power 5 I will take common into 3 plus 2, 7 मधून 5 गेले राहिले 2 प्लस I 9 मधून 5 गेले राहिले ती 4 whole divided by. Now what you can take common from denominator? I raised to power which is smaller one 6, that take I will take common. सो पहिल्यातून I6 गेला तर राहिला इथं 1 प्लस 2 इंटू 8 मधून 6 गेले राहिले 2 प्लस 3 इंटू 18 में से 6 चले गए तो कितना बाकी है? ये आ गया 12. दिस इज इक्वल्स टू, सी हियर I raised to power 5 upon I raised to power 6. This is equals to what? 1 by I. Yes or no? मग न्यूमरेटर बघा आता, इट्स अ 3 2 इंटू I स्क्वेअर. सो I स्क्वेअर इज मायनस, सो इट्स मायनस 2. I टू द पॉवर 4 कितना आहे? रिमेंबर दिस वन, हे लक्षात ठेवा. ही इथे व्हॅल्यू I असते, इथं मायनस 1 असते, इथं मायनस I असते आणि इथं प्लस 1 असते. ओके, हा पॉवर 1 असतो. दिस इज फर्स्ट पॉवर, दिस इज सेकंड, दिस इज थर्ड अँड दिस इज फोर्थ पॉवर. फोर्थ पॉवरला व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? इट्स अ पॉझिटिव्ह 1. So keep this as it is, plus 1 divided by, so 1 plus 2 into I square becomes it's minus 2. अभी 12 कहाँ पे आएगा भाई? 12 को टेल 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 11 and 12. So 12 will be here only. This is multiple of 4. Okay, so this is equals to plus 1 only. So it's a 3 into 1. समझते कहो? Are you getting? Yes or no, please?
हो सर.
Okay, so it's a 1 by I into 3 minus 2 becomes 1, 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 1 minus 2 is minus 1 plus 3 is again 2. This is equals to 1 by I. So 1 by I जर वरती मी न्यूमरेटरला घेऊन गेला तर काय होईल? इट्स अ माइनस ऑफ I. डिनोमिनेटर से न्यूमरेटर में जाना है तो आपको नेगेटिव साइन देना पड़ेगा I को, बिकॉज I don't want the denominator में complex number. So what we can do? आलं कसं? What we can do? We can multiply by its complex conjugate. This is nothing but minus I. So हा झाला minus I चा square. Minus I square is nothing but positive 1. आलं का? बरोबर. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now let's see the next question. Question number 2. Okay. Next question is like this. See, this type of also, see, miscellaneous question is nothing but it's a combination of all the exercises. And if you see the questions, all these type of questions we have already saw in previous exercises. So it is just a revision of all the exercises. So always remember or make sure that you are understanding all the questions from the miscellaneous exercise. I request all of you, please mute your mic. Okay, so make sure that you are understanding the each and every question from the miscellaneous of all the topics, because miscellaneous exercise is the summary, we can say. Miscellaneous exercise once एकदा जर ते समजलं ना, you can solve any type of questions from that topic. Perfect. Now let's move to the next question. Solve the following equations for x and y. Solve means what? We have to find the value of x and y. Always remember, solve म्हटलं की find the value of x and y, which are real numbers. Okay, so let's take the first one. I will solve the first few and you have to solve the next. So it's a 4 minus 5i into x plus 2 plus 3i into y, it is equals to 10 minus 7i. x आणि y ची व्हॅल्यू तुम्हाला काढायची आहे. मग काय करायचं? पहिलं तुम्ही सिम्प्लिफाय करून घ्या. लेट्स सिम्प्लिफाय दिस. ओपन द ब्रॅकेट्स. सो वी हॅव 4 into x, so it's a 4x minus 5ix plus 2y plus 3i y, this is equals to 10 minus 7i. Okay, take the real part. So 4x plus 2y. Take the imaginary part. So it's a I into bracket. We have 3y minus 5x. It is equals to 10 minus 7i. Okay, let's rewrite this. So it's nothing but 4x plus 2y. बघा इथे imaginary part जो negative मध्ये आहे. So let's take this negative outside from this bracket. So I will be having 5x minus 3y, which is equals to 10 minus 7i. आता मला सांगा, because of this equal sign, this complex number and this complex number both are same. Yes or no? Means what? इसका real part and इसका real part both should be same. इसका imaginary part and इसका imaginary part both should be same. Then only we say the two complex numbers are equal. Are you getting? Means what? This part, real part goes with real, imaginary part goes with imaginary. Yes or no?
हो सर, कळतंय.
Therefore, what I can say is 4x plus 2y, it is equals to how much? 4x plus 2y is equals to किती आहे? It's a 10.
10.
And 5x minus 3y, it is equals to how much?
-7 आहे.
-7.
बघा इथे आता -7 घ्यायचं का +7 घ्यायचं, कोण डिसाईड करणार आहे? डायरेक्टली सिम्पली कम्पेअर करा. इथे नेगेटिव्ह साईन आहे, इथे पण नेगेटिव्ह साईन आहे, इथे आय आहे, मग इथे पण आय आहे. मग हा पार्ट किती होईल? हा पार्ट इज इक्वल्स टू किती असायला पाहिजे? 7 असायला पाहिजे, -7 नाही. हा, जर इथे जर पॉझिटिव्ह राहिला असता किंवा इथे पॉझिटिव्ह राहिला असता मी त्या केसमध्ये नेगेटिव्ह म्हणला असता. बट इथे नेगेटिव्ह आहे आणि इथे नेगेटिव्ह आहे. So in that case this becomes positive 7. Are you getting?
हो सर.
Perfect. Now you have two equations and two variables. So how to solve this simultaneous equation? So 4x plus 2y, it is equals to 10. Now this is what? It's a 5x minus 3y, it's equals to 7. So how you will solve this? Yes, please. Do you know the simultaneous equation, how to solve this type of questions?
Yes, sir.
हां, मग आता काय करणार? व्हेरिएबल्स तुम्ही सेम करून घ्या, एक्सचे कोएफिशिएंट किंवा वायचे कोएफिशिएंट सेम करून घ्या. ओके, लेट्स मेक द वाय कोएफिशिएंट सेम. सो ह्याला मी कितीने मल्टिप्लाय करू वायच्या कोएफिशिएंटसाठी?
3 ने.
3 ने. व्हेरी गुड, एक्सेलंट. आणि ह्याला कितीने मल्टिप्लाय करू?
2 ने.
2 ने. एक्सेलंट. चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो इट्स 12x plus 6y, it's equals to 30, and here we have 10x minus 6y, it's equals to 14.
14.
Okay, so these two cancels, so plus plus plus, so we have 22 equals to 44. So 22x is equals to 44. So x कितना आ गया? 2. X is 2. Then substitute this x equals to 2 in any one of the equation. Okay, let's substitute in this equation. मग काय होईल? So it's a 5 into 2 minus 3y equals to 7. So it's a 10 minus 3y equals to 7. So 3y is equals to 10 minus 7 becomes 3. So y is equals to 1. So what is your answer is, for the first question is, it is a 2, 1 is the value of your x and y. Okay, so it's a 2 and 1.